Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle subscribe. Hey, we're gonna do a random ranking, but here's the thing. I did something that I think I've only done twice. I think I double tapped record, so I wasn't actually recording myself. So I sort of already did this. I already picked out the movies, and then I got through a couple of them, and then I realized, wait a second, this isn't recording. So just know I've already picked the movies, but they were chosen at random from the movie collection behind me. And basically what we're going to do is I'm going to rank these movies here in the video from most favorite to least favorite, and if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. But let's get to these movies that I picked. First was Titan AE. Do you know Don Bluth? Don Bluth is sort of like the dark Walt Disney, but I don't mean like dark like as in scary, like ugh. His stuff, you know, I guess sometimes has a scarier tone to it, but like when I say dark, I mean like has a more mature aspect to it. Like maybe it's for older kids, but not everything. It's more just like the colors are dark, you know, like it's darker colors. But this movie, I feel like it couldn't find an audience, because when I say Titan AE, are you like, oh yeah, that movie, everybody knows that movie. I just don't feel like everybody knows it. I feel like it's a forgotten film from Don Bluth. But I really like the visuals in it. The mix of like 2D and CG and all of that is great in it. But yeah, Don Bluth, he's like a living legend. So, you know, get to know his films. They are pretty great, like 80s, 90s, more, you know, 80s I think is the stuff people like really gravitate towards. Land Before Time, right? Like if you've seen that, you know, it's just more mature films. You gotta almost prepare the kids for them, or if it's gonna grow up the kids a little bit, that sort of thing. But yeah, it was too bad. I feel like this movie never found an audience. Okay, next we have SLC Punk. I saw this movie, I'm pretty sure the first time in high school. I met a friend at art camp, and then went to go visit her like the, you know, following summer or something like that, or during the school year, Christmas break, I can't remember. And she showed me this movie. She was a, you know, big punk emo person, and I didn't know anything about that. I grew up in a small farm town, and it just wasn't as prevalent. Like we did have this one guy, actually, Jason Segel. His character in here is sort of like this guy from my high school. He was like the most hardcore punk I've ever met, ever. Like, ever. But he didn't dress the part. Like, he was all passion, no fashion. You know, we got fashion, no passion over here. Well, fashion and passion. But he had like none of the punk fashion, but he was all about it. And Jason Segel is kind of that way in this movie. I always thought that was cool. My friend from high school and Jason Segel were very similar. But yeah, I like this movie. I think it's pretty good. Okay. Next we have Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. So I'm not afraid to say, I think it's okay for me to say, you know, I like the first Twilight movie. I really do like the first one. I like the tone of it. Is her name right? Catherine Hardwicke, the director. I really like their vision, the tone that they attach to the film, the visual tone as well. I feel like the second one is okay, but after that I don't like any of the Twilights really, so this one doesn't really mean anything to me. The first one, I love it, watched it all the time, use it as a background movie. When it's raining outside, it's like a great movie to put on. But yeah, Hardwicke, am I saying that right? Is her last name Hardwicke? Am I saying her name? Am I completely wrong on the name? Catherine Hardwicke, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I would have loved to have seen her vision all the way through, like all the Twilight movies, done her style, her tone, all of that, because I love it. This one, you know, I don't care about it, like I said. So for me, I think you know where this is going to be ranked, because I like the first Twilight most. Now, if this was the first Twilight here, I could see it being #1 of this group. I can see myself doing that. Oh, something fell behind me. Looks like it was Vision Quest with Matthew Modine. Okay, so Nope, not that. I think what we're going to do, actually, is I'm going to go Titan AE because Don Bluth and because of the visuals. I'm pretty sure this is going to be number one. I just love those visuals, and I love everything Don Bluth was trying to achieve with the darker moods in the darker emotions and everything in his films. And this is a pretty cool looking sci-fi. Then SLC Punk, just got some fun, you know, nostalgic memories with friends about that one. I mean, it's not like it had a major impact on my life or anything, the film itself, but the friends that I sort of associate with the movie did more so. Like when I was in college, my buddy Jim, I almost said his full name. I guess maybe he wouldn't mind, but my buddy, like, you know, I had Kristen who showed me a little bit about punk, and then my other buddy who was very normal looking, that like punk kind of got me into it a little bit. But then when I went to college, I had a buddy named Jim who just like, he got me so into it that I don't even know the mainstream music of that time period. Like those 4 years of college, like I don't know anything about Fall Out Boy, you know? I don't know that band because I was listening to deeper underground stuff. So yeah, I more have a fondness of the friends that I attach to this movie more so than the movie, but I like the movie. And then again, Twilight, I like the first one, but I don't, and I kind of like the second one, and then I don't like the rest really. So yeah, this is my ranking: Titan, AE, SLC Punk, and then Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. So my question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.